Hi there, welcome back, dear thoughtful adventurers, to Pathfinder Kingmaker. You can see we have a lot of leveling up to do, to level 11, and we will do that now. After that we'll go back to our capital and see about the report on the major curse that is affecting us. So, next thing is we're leveling up our main character, Immanuel Khan, and yeah, we're going for more Eldritch Knight goodness. So, Eldritch Knight, here we go. Eldritch Knight level 4 is nothing special, as we can see. We're getting in here, updating some of our knowledges. Athletics is important for us too, and persuasion for story reasons. So, getting into that. And now, yeah, we would really like to have improved critical on the fortune. That would be great. Spell focus is also a good idea. Cleaving finish, always nice too, but we want to improve critical on the fortune. Because we're specializing in fortunes, and improved critical is definitely a good idea for that. We can choose new wizard spells now. And as you can see, we have definitely, yeah, we can choose 2. Highest level 4, so we will choose 4. The best thing to choose is probably things that are personal. Because we cannot get that as a buff from someone else. Right? Note that damage spells are theoretically also personal, because you cannot get that from someone else. Yeah. So we could become an elemental, we could become a beast. That is not important to us, because we already have good strength and stuff. So there is Bone Shatter, which would deal a lot of damage. You can see. And also Exhaustion. And we have Contagion. One enemy creature within touch range. That is interesting to us, because touch attacks are easy to do. And it contracts one of the diseases. It's evil, but that's not a big problem for us. We have Crushing Despair. Great sadness in the subjects. Yeah. I mean, the main thing is that we buff or get buffed. And we don't have something here, but Dragon's Breath, that's definitely target point within long range, also good. Innovation is producing negative levels, which is very powerful. Invisibility is, greater invisibility is super useful for what we try to do. So I think we'll choose the greater invisibility. It's also not that easy to come by. Obsidian Flow. Yeah, that's more damage on the ground. It's not affected by spell resistance, which is a great thing to have. But it's of course also, we'll see. It's not the greatest thing. We could reduce person mass, which isn't bad. It gives us like a dexterity thing, protects us a bit. Then we have Stone Skin, which needs diamond dust. It's very powerful, but it needs diamond dust, so it's expensive too. And summon an elemental, that is always a good idea to have that. Animate Dead is something we cannot choose. Oh, we can already do that. A Volcanic Storm. All creatures within a 40-foot burst. Pretty good. Touch of Slime. The thing about touch spells is if you're already a melee combatant, these things are good, right? So you create a coating of slime on your hand. When you make a successful melee attack, it pulls free of you and sticks to the target, at which point it acts like a green slime, dealing 1d3 points of constitution damage per round. So this can destroy them. Just freezing, burning, and remove disease destroys this slime. It cannot transfer to a creature other than the original target, and it dies if separated from the original target, or if the target dies. Only a living creature can be the target of this spell. Touch of Slime seems very, very powerful. It's a shout. Yeah. Rainbow pattern. Enemies within a 20-foot burst centered on a target point. Yeah, it's mind effect. It's too specific to be powerful. Ice Storm is affected by that. Yeah. Enemy creature within close range is good thing. Crushing Despair. Confusion. Bone Shatter. So we want to have a touch spell, maybe. Close range is not close enough, basically. So the Touch of Slime would be a cool idea. I think we might try that out, because it's just so good to remove Constitution from a target. That is just extremely powerful. So where do we have it? Yeah, we'll try the Touch of Slime. It's something cool. I've never tried that. Greater invisibility will help us with the attacks. So we have a powerful combination of buffing ourselves and debuffing the others. With something that is very... I mean, it's affected by target spell resistance, but it's hard to resist, and it's targeted towards like magical creatures. So let's see. We have a Miri now. So let's get on to a Miri. So we want to give a Miri more ranger levels, and according to my calculations, that could be wrong. We should be able to get like a cleaving finish right now going, but apparently we can have a Hunter's Bond. Bond allows him to spend a move action to grant half his favorite enemy bonus against a single target to all allies. Or we could go Animal Companion. I think Animal Companion could be cool for her. What is it that we would have? Like, we could have a wolf. We could have a mastodon. We could have another leopard, which gives us 1 attack, bite, and 2 claws. So 3 attacks already. That is pretty good. The bear's also good. Look at that. Also has 3 attacks. What is the difference between the bear and the leopard? Let's see. So it gains rend, and the leopard, if it becomes medium, gains pounds. Yeah, we want a leopard. We want a leopard companion for her. We can have more perception, trickery, athletics, mobility, and yeah, she'd gain law nature. And we can now have, yeah, the cleaving finish. If you make a melee attack, your target drops to 0 or fewer hit points. You can make another melee attack using your highest attack bonus against another opponent within reach. You can make only 1 extra attack. Yeah, but she is likely to do that, right? So we can also boon Companion, though. Abilities of your animal companion are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher. And that's really also good. If we have a companion, we might as well go for that. Accomplished Sneak Attacker would also add some damage, but Boon Companion is something we should really take. Because we don't have many range levels, and that makes our leopard way better. So we're doing that with Amiri. Let's go over to Tristan. We're just continuing to develop him. see what happens. We cannot go... let me see. So one more cleric level. He's getting even better as a divine caster. We want him to be able to have great religious lore. He needs some mobility, that is very helpful, and persuasion. He's at the maximum. Perception doesn't hurt, but we want him to give him mobility so he can protect himself a bit. That's the main thing. And he could have combat casting. Adept at spell casting when threatened or distracted. Spell focus is also nice, but this is something for survival. Here we go. Yeah, it's very straightforward for him. Then we have Lindsay. So Lindsay should get another Eldritch Knight level. And she should be able to shatter defenses here. What we want for her is... it's kind of hard to imagine, but we want stealth for her, definitely. And use magic device. She's getting more into the magical stuff. Improved critical would be great, but we needed a kind of a weapon. Deadly aim. +2 bonus on all range damage rolls. It's kind of good. Many shots. Yeah, lingering performance. That's all pretty great. What we have here. And we'll see if we can shatter defenses here. Yeah. Skill with your chosen weapon leaves opponents unable to defend themselves if you strike them when their defenses are already compromised. Any shaken, frightened, panic opponent is flat-footed to your attacks. And this makes us get more targets for sneak attack, which is why it is so good. So let's see what we can get here. The Deep Slumber, we have Crushing Despair, Delay Poison Communal. Dispel Magic is wonderful. That's really a wonderful thing. To get Haste is also good. I want Dispel Magic. It's just a good spell to have for her as a utility caster, supporting the party. Then we have Octavia. Octavia can also continue her journey as an Eldritch Knight. We also want her to have some good Arcana, of course. That's what she needs. The Trickery. The Mobility. The Perception and some Stealth to round it up. And she's slowly gaining some hit points, thankfully. She could get weapon specialization. She already has weapon focus. To the longbow. So she would be even better at that. Which is what we want her to have. And she gets some new spells. And again, she should get something... Oh, look at that. That is forbidden to her, I think. Volcanic Storm. Yeah, we don't need that for her. Let's see. There's... Why is False Life bad for her? I don't understand that. Well, I think she should have False Life. Because it's necromancy? I'm not sure. Phantasmal Killer. Yeah, Beast Shape is useless for her, which is why this is kind of weird. Yeah, a touch of slime would still be good. Elemental body. Yeah, the thing is we don't need that. But we would probably profit from something here, right? The volcanic storm is something that would help us. Ice storm is something similar. A controlled fireball. Yeah, we wanted to get the controlled fireball. And as a second spell, she could mass enlarge person, she could mass reduce. She should definitely also get greater false life. Why is that so important? Because she doesn't have many hit points, and it just protects her. So much about the levels. Now we'll continue to get down there and explore the nature of the next curse. So this time we crossed the river, right? The moment we left the shore behind, to the west, arrows start to peck the water around us. Black pirate boats emerge from the overgrowth along the opposite shore. Fortunately, they'd made their move too early, and we had enough time to turn back and reach the shore. If we'd swum a little further, the pirates would have caught us, and we'd all have met an inglorious death from a paddle blow to the head. The crossing was impossible, and we had no idea on how to deal with the bandits. Surely they'd prepared ambushes all along the opposite bank, but we were resolved that someday we would bring order to the Selden. So we just cannot go over there. It's absolutely blocked. We're also blocked from Varnhold and from the Technic League hideout. So all that rests for us to do is to return to Tuskdale and manage a little better our kingdom. Build that up. Save up all the building points and stuff. There's no doubt that I would have done different things. No, we don't want to rest now. Here we go. Go to the throne room, and I think we should have another conversation about the next attack on the Bold Hilltop.
Have a moment of respite?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, we've all rested, and I think, yeah, if we have time to rest, we will rest for a short tad ourselves. Here we go. Ta-da, we've rested. It's that easy. Now let's manage our affairs. The legendary Scourge. The Bold Hilltop was awakened again. This time the locals are being assaulted by common beasts, but by legendary magical monsters. Okay, the barony managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. Loyalty, divine, and culture. And Harim has done it. Harim has done it. So that's pretty great. And we'll see if that persists, right? There's another couple of things we should do. Low taxes, heeding to the poor and weak, ambitious recruits. We should try to get more BP coming. For that we need to help out someone, right? Either economy or relations, divine or culture. Economy, relations, divine or culture will be the thing. So that would be immunity to poisons. Support the High Priest, that would be good. But Harim has other things to do. The Grand Diplomat, yeah, relations. Ranking up relations will also help with the BP, I think. Yeah. So that's really something that we should do. We'll not start it right now. We'll see if we have other things that we can do. Currently saving up some BPs for the big thing. Research into the nature of curses has a high cost. So we cannot really do that. This also has a high cost. Everything has a high cost right now. We need to go for the big thing though at the moment. And for the wins. So, so we could also theoretically help the High Priest. But for now, we'll support Lindsay. Ancient Curse 3. I used to be worried about some silly spider attack. Yeah. Part 4. The ancient evil lurking simply cannot settle down. So we need to discuss the curse. We have reached relations rank 3. Which is wonderful. Dead Man's Chest. The famous river pirate made a statement before his execution. He claimed he buried his treasures somewhere in the domain of the Baron. Adventurers from all over the world are rushing to hunt for the treasure. Perhaps it's worth making sure that it doesn't go to one of the neighboring states. Yeah. Success, a pamphlet published by the curator, inspired many subjects to out hunting for the treasure. An Azima collector from the capital found the treasure and paid the appropriate tax. And we gained 20 BP. So we're gaining BP from these events, which is great. Black Ravine. Success. The militia assembled by the councillor reached the ravine, the terrible ravine where travelers were afraid, and found black candle ends and a burner filled with incense. After destroying all traces of the dark ritual, this militiamen left the ominous place. Loyalty +7, divine and arcane -2. So let's see. It's important to rank up divine and culture. We should do that and then go for the economy. But first, we need to manage some more events. A message from Jamandi Aldori. They need help. I bring tidings in good measure, says Linda, and bad. As for the good, it seems the rest of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori honors us without attention. She jotted you a nice little letter. The bad tidings, she wants us to prove ourselves worthy of such recognition. Remember that annoying Megavan who couldn't stop pestering you? Seems like he grew tired of Aldori's leech, so he stopped answering the Sword Lord's letters. But Varn alone wouldn't raise so much concern, and according to the letter, the settlement itself seems to have vanished. Jamandi Aldori expects your help with this matter, for she knows of your good relations with Mega. She asked you to go to Varnhold and find out why they've fallen silent. Okay. Why would they care about Varnhold? Aldori seeks allies with anyone who is proven to be trustworthy, even if only a little. Considering that Varnhold is the closest thing to an outpost on the east edge of the River Kingdoms, it's also useful to her in keeping an eye on the Dunswood region and the surrounding area. What do we know of Varnhold? I mean, we've visited the little village there. The barony is much like our own. It was also established by a mercenary, Megavan. He got his title at the same event you did. He is the third or fourth son in the family, so he couldn't claim his father's inheritance. Looks like he hoped to establish a settlement of his own and gain wealth and prosperity that way. What do you think has happened to Arnold? Riot? Rebellion? If that were the case, there would be refugees. Whatever happened there, it must have been sudden indeed. Perhaps a bandit attack, barbarians, a plague, whatever it was, no one outside Varnhold seems to know what happened. Maybe Varn simply decided to stop dealing with Restov? Judging by Adoli's letter, the silence doesn't seem voluntary. Otherwise, at least one person would have reached a neighbor and spoken about what had happened there. We could be chaotic. Why should I drop everything and rush to help the Sword Lords? I suppose that question would be better addressed to Lady Aldore. Prepare the letter and send it immediately. I won't let some rest to which upstarts tell me what to do if I were some... Yeah, I mean, the thing is that we don't have that urgent matters currently in the kingdom. We've resolved them all, so it's far, or isn't far off. We should find out what happened there before the same fate befalls us. It's time to gather a party and head to Varnhold, Your Grace. Yeah, we'll do that, but maybe not right now, because there's something else coming to us. Jubilos, amazing! You managed to save your barony from an invasion of monsters from the First World. You are not able to protect it from the attention of the First World's more powerful denizens. Believe it or not, but Thoughtful Community has been chosen as the next location for the inconsequent debates. I've heard about them. Strange entertainments held on Golarion by Fey Lords from the First World. Strange tests with various unique rewards. Your knowledge is, well, pleasantly surprising, it's true. The inconsequent debates, anything but debates. They say that the eldest one made a bet. No one knows what it was, but sometimes one or another of them sends a delegation of Fey to Golarion. Here they hold insane competitions for those who volunteer to enter and present the winners with whimsical awards. The contests and the reward are different every time, although every time is a stretch. Only 3 such occasions are known over thousands of years. Anyway, it's happened again. And this time the reward is a chance to ask any question whatsoever of the host, the competition's mastermind. This creature, whoever it is, speaks on behalf of the eldest. You see why we can't miss such a chance. Okay, the eldest. The Fey Lords, the Shapers, so the creators of this world. I don't. Tell me. Just think, we have an opportunity to ask a question of the host, the messenger, the self-appointed deities of the First World, and demand an answer. The gnomes, originally ventured from the First World, lost their immortality because of it, and received our curse in exchange, the bleaching. No one has discovered the reasons for it, and no one can stave off its consequences. But if you manage to win the competition... Okay. Do you know anything about the debates? You never know what mad ideas the Fae might have cooked up. I only know one condition. Only teams of 3 are allowed to participate. Okay. Teams of 3? Oh, God. That can only be Tristan and us. And... I don't know. Who would be the third one? Maybe Lindsay. Who you think we should take as our third? I think we should take Lindsay. Something tells me Fae are not likely to hold competitions in rope pulling or beer drinking, but the skills of a bard might come in handy. Besides, we should give the young lady a chance to channel some of that energy. Will it be dangerous? Probably, yeah. Absolutely, but if the chronicles are true, no one has died in any previous debate. Yeah, I agree to participate. Great, I'll mark the spot on the map where the competition will take place. Sooner we arrive there, the better. The Fey Lords won't wait forever. So now, all of a sudden, we have tons of things to do. And ooh, another delegation. Is that the storyteller? Hooray, we did it! Another attack has been repelled. The barony is stronger than ever. Your grateful subjects even brought you a gift of honor to this outstanding success. Gold coins. Unfortunately, now is no time to rest. While everyone was preparing for the last attack, I was looking for a way to overcome the curse. I read some ancient books, talked to the locals, and then I had a word with our storyteller. We decided that, well, he'll tell it better. The storyteller clears his throat. I am a keeper of stories, your grace, and I've amassed a respectable collection over my long life. There are, of course, stories of curses among them. Ancient and dark, having taken thousands of lives, destroyed kingdoms, and brought down... Well, our curse isn't exactly a real curse. We think there's someone specific behind these attacks, Lindsay says. Oh, I'm sorry. Realizing she interrupted the storyteller, Lindsay turns bright red. Tristan turns pale. It is not a curse? Then what is it? Yeah. What could it be? We don't know yet, but that part doesn't matter. Lindsay waves her hand carelessly. What's important is that we finally making some real progress. I would imagine that the person behind these attacks is someone harboring great evil against you and your barony. I would not be surprised if it's the same adversary who was behind the bloom. I agree, says Lindsay. After the last attack, I got the feeling that the owlbears and manticores came here as revenge for what we did to the ever-blooming flower. Okay, I'm more interested in defeating it than understanding it. Puh, with swords and spells, of course. Can't chop an ancient curse to bits, but I'm sure the villain behind the attacks would suffice. Lindsay, I think the Baron is asking whether we yet know the name of our adversary. Alas, the answer to that question is no, at least for now. Personally, I believe it is the work of some Fae. I recognize their hands, so to speak. Oh, it's Megavan, right? Yeah! I just noticed that the pets are playing while we're discussing this. Whoever or whatever caused these attacks, I'm sure they'll continue. We must be ready to repel the next one. And that, says Lindsay, is exactly what we'll do. Sooner or later, the villain will show himself. Once he slips up, we can finally punish him for the trouble he's caused. Tristan chuckles faintly. I didn't expect such vitriol from you, Lindsay. In any case, I'd advise hearing this villain out before punishing him. We still have no idea why this unknown enemy is targeting us in particular. Lindsay says, I'm sure we'll know our foe's face soon enough. We've repelled his attacks 3 times now. He must be reaching the limits of his patience. He won't get away with this forever. So much discussion. And who's now here? Another one. Bokken. Gives us an oil of enhancement. Thank you, Bokken. Wonderful. My pleasure. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, Bokken, we will use or sell that sooner or later.
This time, the disaster didn't hit us, but our neighbors. Varnhold, a small town east of our barony, had been deserted in an instant.
Varnhold. The price of curiosities. Yeah. There's a lot coming on, and there's a lot of events that we have to take care for first. Ancient Curse Part 4 too. Jubilos demands an audience. We have met with them, and more has been met, and there is 4 things, right? The fox hunt is continuing. Again. Mental dexterity, petty illusionists, disrupted harmony. Oh, again, and a bloody vendetta. SDC 24. 2 competing merchant families. My goodness. Anything here important? I don't know. So, the fox hunt can be solved by Gaia or the storyteller. Mental dexterity cannot currently be done by Jubilost. We wanted to support him, but wow, there's a lot of in economy too. Jubilost. This will have to wait. We go for the events first. So Fox Hunt can be done by the Storyteller, Mental Dexterity by Jubilost, Disrupted Harmony by Harim, and Bloody Vendetta. We have the free choice, and Tristan is best. Okay, let's let Tristan try to solve that. Then we have Disrupted Harmony with Harim. We have the Mental Dexterity by Jubilost. And we have the Fox Hunt by the Storyteller. Okay, we'll start the event with the Storyteller. Have a low chance of Mental Dexterity. Passing off copper coins as golden ones. Disrupted Harmony, yeah, we'll start that with Harim. The Bloody Vendetta. That seems like the most important thing, so we'll increase that with a crisis point, and the Mental Dexterity could hurt the economy. See, we have projects. Trade agreements. Support the Counselor. Not really. Desna's Wayward Shrines. The Expert Mountaineering. Oh, Kalike. Could double our speed in mountainous terrain for 200 BP. But we still want that thing with Surtovar. We still want that thing in Surtovar. Okay, so Desna's Wayward Shrines. Also not there. We've claimed the regions. We cannot build anything in the Caverlands as of yet, or here. We should look at Thortford. Build something here. We currently have that tavern. We have a granary, we have a brewery. So next to the tavern, we can have a longhouse and a barracks. The longhouse will bring us community, divine, and culture. We have piers that will give us economy. Economy is the prime thing. So let's get these piers going. The wooden wall will be giving us some military. Mm. Yeah, that's too much, but we need the peers for the economy. Let's get back to the map. To South Null Keep. Shop, the tavern, and the smithy. What could we build here? We have a halflings brewery that's going well. The herbalist's house would be good adjacent to a shrine. The longhouse. Okay. Smithy, yeah, +1 to economy when adjacent to a shop. The tavern. 1 to relations when adjacent to a longhouse. A longhouse would be good to manage this here. A wooden wall might be good to have something here. It would affect the watchtower too. Give us spies. Dance hall, brewery. Herbalist's house. Yeah. The orphanage. Smithy. I think we might have to build the wooden wall here, but I don't want to. We're concentrating on economy now. Okay, alright, so let's have these projects. What we have here we can support. We have the curses. We cannot really get into the curses. We could rank up community. We could rank up military. That's not something we should do. Loyalty, divine. We should rank up divine, but we have no one who can do this right now because we're all busy with that. This means we're going out solving problems, and when we come back, we'll hopefully be able to do our thing. Have we again some trash weaponry? Yeah, but not much. We can carry that with us. It's not important. What? Wait, what? What? Hey, wait.
I'm there.
How are we in another world right now? What the heck? Hello.
Where are you rushing off to, my hound? To face your own death?
Why are you here? Going to kill me, try to kill me again?
Why am I here? Kill you? Not today. Believe it or not, but I came here without evil intentions. I've been watching you, my hound. You've escaped my trap. You've destroyed my beautiful everbloom flower. Such a strong will to live in such a fragile, mortal creature. Once, long ago, it hurt me to see flowers being torn apart by the wind. But today I watch you thrashing like a moth caught in a spider web, and I cannot turn my eyes away.
Wow, okay. How about you tell me your real name?
Names can be weapons in capable hands. You've no need to know my name. No need.
Well... why are you here? Give me an honest answer. It seems pointless to have a conversation of hints and hidden
Why
meanings.
shouldn't the mistress visit her pet? Farewell, my hound. You have no idea what powers you've awakened, and now you voluntarily rush into their jaws. If you run your blade down their throats, I won't be disappointed. If you perish, I'll have forgotten you by dawn.
Alright. That was weird. There's a leopard here too. A leopard. Hey there, little leopard. What are you doing here? Now, can we get out of this somehow? Where are we even? Are we like in a dream or what?
I do what I must.
How can we leave this place? Can we somewhere go back out?
I'm there.
Yeah, here. What the heck was that? So we've met her again, and apparently we've touched something specific about her. She maybe doesn't want to kill us. She's maybe not the adversary, or maybe she is. What's going on?
In due time.
Okay, let's get over there. Yeah, everyone could level up, but we're doing as we do. We have great people with us, and we'll use them. Tristan's quest led him to the kingdom of the cleansed, an evil cult controlled by a mysterious priest. Okay, so we can go to Varnhold now. We can go to the inconsequent debates. The world now seems open to us. I think the first thing to do would be to resolve the thing in our midst, so... the inconsequent debates would be where we should need to go. Maybe we'll, with us, with Tristan, and with maybe a Miri. We'll see what we can do. Oh, we need Jubilost here. Okay, so we'll meet each other in the next episode when I've picked up Jubilost, and then we'll enter the inconsequent debates. Apparently, with Lindsay and Jubilost and us. So, have a great time until next time. Happy gaming. This is Emmanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, and have a great time until then. Happy gaming. Until next time.